Manga Wido.
Go home! You guys are banned from coming here!
Huh? We didn't even do anything. We were just eating, right? Yup.
Stop talking! You two cause problems for this establishment! Go home!
My name is Shintaro Miki. I'm a college student that lives in a dorm. This is a shop near the dorm known for its huge servings. As you can see, me and Daisuke are currently being shouted at by the owner. Apparently, he doesn't want us to come here. Well, I can understand why he feels that way. This is the story beginning from how we started coming here regularly. 1 month ago, a friend of mine from my dorm was talking about how he was scammed. Apparently, he ordered a huge serving at that shop but couldn't eat it all, so he tried to go home. But then, the owner tried to charge him 5,000 yen for not finishing his meal. Did he tell you about it beforehand? No, he didn't say anything about it, which is why I tried arguing with him and said that I wouldn't pay since there was nothing about it written on the menu. But then, the owner said it was written on the back and it was actually written there in tiny font. What? That again? Is that some sort of new technique that's becoming popular among shop owners? Apparently, a lot of other students fell for this trick as well, which is why me, Daisuke, and some other competitive eaters decided to get revenge. At first, the owner just stared at us even when we easily ate all the food. But the more we went, the more his face went pale, and he finally lost it today.
You two coming here every day is a problem for my store!
I keep asking you, but you don't answer me. Just exactly what did we do to deserve this? Yeah, we don't get it!
Shut up! A problem is a problem. Don't come here ever again.
Could it be that you're mad because you can't charge us the 5,000 yen?
Huh?
Looks like I was right. You see, we've been coming here to get revenge on the people you scammed.
Huh? Revenge, you say?
Yes. 5,000 yen is a lot for students like us, you know.
Yep. I'd understand if you wrote it on the menu in a way that everyone would see. But writing it on the back in tiny letters is pretty low.
Yep. Unless you get rid of this fee for not eating everything, or fix the official prices on your menu, we won't stop coming.
I hate to say it, but the food is good here,
so we might even come 3 times a day.
If you do that, then the store is going to go bankrupt! Fine. I'll change the fee to 1,000 yen. Oh, and please write it on the front of the menu in large letters. Fine. I'll do as you ask. So just don't come back here anymore.
I asked a friend to check in on the store, and apparently, the fee for not eating everything was actually changed to 1,000 yen, and was now written on the front of the menu. I showed the recording I took of the owner while he was shouting at us to my friends who got scammed, and they all seemed satisfied to hear it. Thanks, Miki. What a story! Well, I guess this takes care of things. Business really should be run honestly, huh? I'm glad the owner here is a decent person. I thought to myself once while working at the Chinese restaurant I was a part-time worker at, but 2 weeks later, they're not coming?
Yep.
Is this one of those last-minute cancellations? The entire restaurant was reserved for a group of 30, and all the food had been prepared. But no one came. The owner, Mr. Suzuki, called the person who had made the reservation, but...
Oh, sorry. We decided to go to a different restaurant for today, so we won't be able to come.
But you'll have to pay us a cancellation fee if that's the case.
Cancellation fee? What's that?
I told you. This is when you made the reservation. I told you that you're going to have to pay in full if you make a last-minute cancellation.
Yeah. I'll give you your money sooner or later. We're not going to come today, though.
Huh?
We're busy here. I'm hanging up.
The owner tried calling him again, but apparently he wouldn't answer. What a mess. What are we going to do with all this food? Even I can't eat all of this, I think. I know. Mr. Suzuki, can I call my friends here? Yeah, it'd be really helpful if you guys could eat at least some of this. I called Daisuke, who I thought would probably still be on campus. I told him the situation, and thankfully...
We'll come immediately,
he said. After 10 minutes, Daisuke and some other large men came to the restaurant.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Sorry for calling you so suddenly. Well, this is it. Does it seem doable?
Do you mean all of this? Sorry, you don't have to eat it all, of course.
Wow, there's even my favorite, Hanin tofu. We've got more in the kitchen if you want. I'll leave it up to you then, Daisuke. Yep. You guys are up for it, right?
Yeah! Well then, itadakimasu!
Itadakimasu! What happened after that was unusual.
Wow, are you guys endless vacuums or something?
I'm eating next to Daisuke, but I'm no match for his speed. All of the food was eaten in 20 minutes.
Thank you guys. I'm glad I didn't have to throw away all that food. It was delicious. I'm so happy. Oh, you don't have to pay, of course.
What? We can't let you do that to the owner.
Yeah, we're not so impolite I should just go home without paying after eating all that delicious food.
Really? All right, then could you just pay for the ingredients? Is just that all right? Of course. I was just saved by you guys after all. Thanks again.
No, thank you for the food.
The food was so good! Yup, let's come again. After that, Daisuke and the others became regulars and helped with the store's sales. Mr. Suzuki was delighted.
Thanks to a lot of the students that have been coming to this restaurant, I guess this is what the phrase, all's well that ends well, is for.
Yup, apparently people from our sports club are talking about it.
I see. That's great news.
But those guys that canceled in the last minute, they never came back to pay the cancellation fee though.
Yeah, I keep calling the person who made the reservation, but he never answers. I guess we just have to give up.
That reminds me. I think I heard the voice of the person who made that reservation somewhere before.
Really? Well, I still have a recording if you want to listen to it.
I listened to the recording, and I was now sure that I had heard it before. The tone of the voice is different, but this sounds a lot like that owner from that huge serving shop. Wait, could it be that he did this to get revenge on me for making him stop scamming people? I clean the front of the store often, so there's a chance that he saw me then. Then, this last-minute cancellation might have been my fault. I told the owner about my theory and...
that does sound suspicious, but there's no way to know for sure whether the person who canceled last minute is the owner of that huge serving shop or not. Don't think too much about it,
said the owner. But I feel so bad if it really was my fault.
If this was the owner's way of getting revenge, then I guess this is also my fault since I went with you then.
Me and Daisuke were talking about it in the cafe that was on campus, which is when a friend of mine from Club Megumi talked to us.
What's the matter? It's not like the two of you to look so down.
You see, I told Megumi that the owner of the huge serving shop might have did a last-minute cancellation to get revenge. And then Megumi said,
I've been scammed by that owner before as well.
Really?
The owner there really is an asshole. When I went there, he kept staring at my chest.
Wow.
And now he does a last-minute cancellation on the restaurant you work at. What an asshole.
I wish there was actually a way to figure out for sure whether or not that owner was responsible, though.
He already knows who we are, so I doubt he's going to tell us anything if we ask him.
I'll do some investigation for you.
What?
That store started hiring recently. I've been wanting to do something to get revenge myself, so this is the perfect opportunity. I'll apply for the job.
Megumi was hired at the huge serving shop and started working there. He didn't suspect you during the interview or something?
Nope, not at all. I changed my makeup and hairstyle and he didn't recognize me at all.
That's perfect!
Oh, and I got proof.
What? Already?
Impressive!
All I did was ask him about it and he told me. Listen to this.
Some brats from that college came recently and kept eating all the food.
Oh, that must have been terrible.
It's fine though, because I got revenge.
Revenge?
You see, I saw one of those brats cleaning in the front of the Chinese restaurant, which is how I figured out how he worked there.
And?
I made a reservation for 30 people at that restaurant and canceled at the last minute. 30 30 people! That must have been a disaster for them! That's what you get for crossing me!
I got his phone number as well. Is this enough proof?
Wow, are you Mind Fujiko or something?
Thanks though, Megumi. You're a real help. I compared the phone number Megumi gave me to the one that made the reservation, and sure enough, it was the same number. So the culprit was that owner. I told Mr. Suzuki about all of this. He's usually a kind person, but the face he made then was that of a demon. A few days later, we decided to confront the owner of the huge serving shop. Oddly enough, we happened to run into Daisuke on our way there, and
I'll come with you guys just in case anything happens,
he said, and came with us. Good morning. Sorry for visiting before opening hours. Could we talk?
Huh? What do you think you're doing? Wait, you guys are...
Hi. Good morning.
I said you guys were banned from coming here, didn't I? Go home!
Oh, we didn't come here today to eat. We came to make you pay for that cancellation fee.
Huh?
You're the one who made that last-minute cancellation at our restaurant, right? Full courses for 30 people. That'll be around 150,000 yen. We didn't want Megumi to get in trouble, so we told the owner that we hired a detective agency, and that's how we found out. His face went pale when he heard this.
I don't know what you're talking about. That detective of yours is lying. I have no idea what you're talking about.
We've already asked a lawyer for advice.
A lawyer?
Would you like to settle this in court instead? You're going to have to pay for both the court fees and for an alimony in that case, though.
Damn it! If you don't pay, me and my friends are gonna ravage your store again, you know. Fine.
The owner probably realized that he wouldn't be able to escape with Daisuke there, and so he gave up and handed over the money. Don't do anything like this ever again.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Just like that, the incident was solved as well. Thanks, Daisuke. He probably would have escaped if it weren't for you. I almost forgot, but you weren't a competitive eater, but a judo fighter, right?
Yep. The more I eat, the stronger I get.
I don't quite understand, but I do know that you're scary at least.
Oh, could me and some underclassmen come and eat at your place after this?
Sure. That's good with you, right, owner? Of course. Daisuke and his friends kept coming to our store after that, helping a lot with sales. Oh, and that huge serving store on the other hand? Apparently rumors spread on the internet that it was a store that scammed its customers, and people stopped coming little by little. The owner started using cheap, low-quality ingredients so he could make more profit, but this just meant that his food was no longer good, and in half a year, the store closed down. I've been focusing my attention on my job and my studies after that. I treated Megumi to dinner for helping with investigation after the incident, and we've been getting along well ever since. I plan on enjoying my life as a student, as much as I can.